What up? What up? What up, Night Nation? It's your boy Stevie Knight. About to get on one of these things. You feel me? What's good with the watch? Night watch, man. This should be interesting, bro. I seen a few seconds of it on a reel someone sent me on IG. I think it may have been the homie. I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure. But it's one Dr. Umar and Mouse. Mouse Jones, bro. If you've been following the channel long enough, then you will definitely recognize who that is if it was your first time seeing him up on my platform.
When you said he has a masterful control of the English language, I don't argue that, right? He can manipulate words to rhyme and fit them into however many stanzas, right? I'm not arguing that.
But not even that, not even syllables and trying to make words rhyme crazy.
And what is he saying in that, right? Without doing the whole artist crutch and saying, I leave it up to interpretation. What are you really saying?
No, not open to interpretation, bro. Like there's one song, for example, music on what album was it? Used to be Murdered by. Here's a song.
That was a really bad album.
We had some explosive dialogue amongst one another in regards to one Marshall Mathers, right? But we on some different shit now, bro. The title of this video says Dr. Umar debates that 50 years of hip hop hasn't done anything for black people, featuring Mouse Jones, bro. And I cannot. Y'all gotta correct me if I'm wrong, dog. And it don't even matter, bro, because the consensus, the majority, damn near 100% of the time, I'm assuming, dog. I know there's gotta be at least one time that I've agreed with Dr. Umar on some, dog. But if not, if I disagree with everything I've covered this man saying on my goddamn channel, and I would probably think so, because why the hell would I ever cover some shit? Yeah, it's got to be something really getting my attention from Umar to want me to cover some shit that I'm agreeing with his ass, because it's like the race baiting ass, clickbaity ass motherfucker, bro. Like, he's not good, dog. He's just out here exploiting black folks for a buck. But I agree with this take wholeheartedly, bro. Especially now in 2024. In 2024, you tell me how hip hop in 2024 has empowered the black men or the black folks in general. I ain't talking about one-offs. I ain't talking about artists. I ain't talking about the effect artists have or influence they have on like they certain community. Like in general, with the reach hip hop has, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop is arguably the most popular. Yeah, it is arguably the most popular, polarizing genre of music now in 2024. Bro, I'm about to get on a whole fucking monologue, a whole spiel without even clicking the goddamn video first, bro. But I fuck with the message, bro, because it ties directly into how I maneuver through this space on my head channel, bro. Because y'all know I don't be glorifying, not even glorifying. I don't be trying to highlight that toxic shit. I'm trying to give attention to the shit that's meant to hold black folks down, meant to hold folks down in general, bro. And if you look at the most popular artists, mainly in the male space, bro, like if you go on, watch this, before I even go to this channel, bro, or to this video, let's go to YouTube. No thanks. Let's go down to trending. Let's go to music and let's look at what's trending in hip hop. First up, Meg Thee Stallion. What is she doing in empowering the black community at all? But we ain't even talking about that. Like, that's feminism shit. It's a whole different conversation. But it does stem from hip hop, bro, which is fucking women up, family up, nuclear family up, fucking women's heads up, perpetuating the gender war, perpetuating the modern woman, perpetuating single woman, single mother epidemic, right? It's just, it ain't good for anybody. Lil Yachty and V's. Fuck they doing for black folk. Future Metro Boomin. Drake, It's Up. Kodak Black. Quando Rondo. Finesse 2 times. Bruh, I bet most of y'all don't even know who these artists is, and they are trending. Is this like according to my algorithm though, bro? That wouldn't make sense because this ain't the shit I peep. I know who the fuck Quando Rondo is. I know who the fuck Finesse 2 times is, but I don't peep them. I don't. I think the last time I did a Finesse 2 times or I watched his videos, I did a reaction to it one time, bro. I couldn't tell you one Finesse 2 times song, bro. But I know he ratchet and he holding a black man down. Just holding men down, period. YFG Fatso, Bougie Hoes. I don't know the fuck that is, bro. But it's trending. Quando Rondo, trending. Finesse 2 times, trending. Lotto, trending. Kodak Black, trending. Lotto again, trending. Lil Zay Osama, trending. Bro, it's all this ratchet shit, bro. Right? Anyway, I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna have a lot more to say about this, man, but let's tap into this fucking video, dog. And I want to see. I'm trying to sit here and think of what hip hop has done positive for the black population in general. Because all I can think of that is holding black folks down, keeping them limited, keeping their reach limited, keeping their education limited, keeping their goals limited, keeping them in this little black box, right? You know, perpetuating stereotypes from other demographics that look at black folk a certain way. Music is one of the main components that keep the black man down. The hip hop today, it's not empowering at all. And it puts money in everyone else's pockets. You know what I'm saying? Literally, it puts, you know, the industry, record execs, right? The white man. You know what I mean? They don't do shit positive for black folk. Anyway, let's get it.
What has been the sum benefit to black people of 50 years of hip hop?
Outside of economic advancement?
What was the economic advancement of black America because of hip hop?
It's their biggest export. Everybody in the black community.
I'm gonna ask you again.
Yes, sir.
How did black America benefit from 50 years of hip hop? And don't give me individual rappers. That's called tokenism.
Like him saying that it's the biggest export, bro. That puts money in everyone else's pockets, bro. Black folks don't own shit within the industry. And if they do, that does not affect the black population, the black demographic. But like he said, it's tokenism, it's individualism, it's the Jay-Z's, it's the Russell Simmons, it's the L.A. Reids, it's these, you know, millionaires, the Diddy's, the 50s, like these billionaires, these millionaires that are like the 0.0000001% of black population, dog. It's not representative of blacks in any capacity. Economically, it works with the adverse effect.
Black America benefit from 50 years of hip hop, and don't give me individual rappers. That's called tokenism and bourgeoisie.
I won't give you tokenism. I will give you
benefited as a people from hip hop.
Advancements in fashion.
How? Fashion? That's nothing.
I can't let you have that. That one I can't let you have that.
We don't control fashion.
Anyone that's able to make money, any black person that's able to make a living in an industry,
bro. How many is that? The labels that
it's
people
way
wear
more
is
now.
White people labels.
It's way more now than what was going on.
But that's not a real benefit
at all.
I would disagree.
How is Black America benefiting from fashion? What are we talking about?
Any advancement in fashion.
But don't get mad, bro. Break it down for him, fam. Don't get mad. Like, what percentage of black folks do you think that's benefiting, that they're able to make money from fashion? What percentage of people, period, representative of society, make money from fashion? Like, even the white folks that make money from fashion. What percentage of white folks make money from fashion? Bro, that's a small percentage, fam. Compare that to the amount of black folks making money from fashion. A substantial amount of money from fashion that they can live off of. Fashion? Bitch, Motherfucker tell you, hey, what you go to school for? I got my fashion degree. Bitch, you broke. You work at Taco Bell, fam. Nobody give a fuck about no goddamn fashion, bro. That is a reach. Not even a reach, bro. That ain't even a reach, dog. That's just you trying to play ball with this argument, bro. You striking out, fam. That ain't it, player.
How
For black
do we benefit
people.
from fashion, bro?
But those same companies just came out. What was the company that came out and they're
Like, what's a black fashion brand? Name brand. Like, last one I could think of is FUBU, and that bitch lasted goddamn 1 day, bro.
bags by like thousands of dollars.
LVMH.
Yeah, that's not beneficial to black people.
Yeah.
So
You're missing what I'm saying. If hip hop, when hip hop comes, hip hop is an entire culture. Our fashion, the way we walk, the way we
How
talk.
is that a benefit to Black America?
Because now-
fam, everybody else eats off of it. We don't eat off of that shit at all, bro. We don't eat off of that shit. Matter of fact, inappropriate is kind of even the wrong word, dog. The amount of African American culture that gets appropriated is a damn near non-existent amount when it comes to putting money in people's pockets. They're the only people that are influenced by fashion through black folk are black folk. The majority of white folk ain't out here walking and talking and dressing like black folks, bro. They like the music, they like the vibe and all that shit, bro. But for the most part, it's black folks spending money on that shit, wasting money on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And trying to keep up with the Joneses, buying shoes they can't afford, right? You know what I'm saying? Buying other brands of clothes that they can't afford, buying the goddamn, I don't even know off the top of my head, bro. The Balenciagas, the Christians, and the red bottoms, and Louis Vuittons. These ain't black brands, right? It's just total reverse, bro. It's black folks keeping up with the Joneses who ain't got the fucking money that put money in these fools' pockets when this goddamn fashion wasn't even meant for black folk, bro. You know what I'm saying? Which dilutes this whole fucking argument, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fashion.
Now, people who didn't have access to jobs in the fashion, black people specifically, who didn't have access to jobs before the explosion of hip hop, 50 years
these
ago.
white companies that make billions of dollars.
Forget the
off
white
of
companies.
our-
I'm talking about black-owned companies
like
that have
who? How many?
FUBU, Carl Kanai.
FUBU, Carl Kanai. Hey, walk out. Walk out.
You said it fit.
Some FUBU, Carl Kanai. You might as well say Eniche, Iceberg, Echo. What else, bruh? Come on, man. Man, these motherfucking clothing brands have not been popping for 15, 20 years, dog. Shit, older than that, bruh. Yeah, 99, 2000, 2001, bruh. Fat Farm, Baby Fat, bitch, please. These motherfuckers have gone out of business. That's the telltale sale right there. You know you ain't got shit to stand on this argument, bro. This is the argument of emotion. Emotional damage, bro. You're not being realistic at all. What's a black brand that lasted in fashion? Real talk. None of them, bro. None of them, dog. And the ones that have been popping forever are still popping. Like brands in general. Like I said, the Louis Vuittons and all that shit, bro. These motherfuckers been popping forever. They ain't going nowhere.
You're moving the goalpost. You're moving the goalpost.
How?
You said in 50 years.
Oh, come on.
You said in 50
And
years.
they went out of business.
You're reaching, bro.
And they went out of business.
that's not true though. People
That is a reach. What?
You said in 50 years.
50 years.
What has
You said 50
transpired?
years.
This ninja went back to the late 80s.
No.
This is crazy.
No.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it
but,
is.
But it's not as obvious. It's not where it was before.
Bruh, it's
but
out.
The
It's
advancement
out.
that those four men.
Boom, boom, boom.
So 50 years,
I've
you
bravado.
had on the FUBU jacket and some Carl Kanai.
Jabos.
And for the billions
What
that
else?
hip hop.
Jabos. I rocked all that shit, bro. I rocked all that. Jabos. Damn, I can't think of it now. I ain't got none of this shit now. Oh man, bro. It feels terrible, like laughing on this end, dog. But that's facts, though, bro. You can't sit here, like, you know, hip hop is very influential, bro. It's top notch. Everybody loves it, and it came from black folks. But black folks are not empowered by it at this point, bro. And to really get into it, dog, we can get deep on this motherfucker for real, bro, because it's much more nuanced than that, dog. There's an agenda to promote a specific niche of hip-hop that promotes degeneracy within the black community, dog, because there's a lot of hip-hop out here that preaching the shit, preaching positivity, preaching growth, preaching capitalism, preaching financial literacy, preaching morals and values, just preaching real hip-hop, right? When it comes down to the art, rapping, cadence, substance, lyricism, and all that shit, bro. But motherfuckers don't want, first of all, motherfuckers don't want to hear it because of what is being perpetuated and promoted on platforms and music, whatever, in the Spotify's and the Apple Music and the YouTube and all that shit here, bro. They are intentionally flooding you with the Cardi B's and the Sexy Reds and the NBA Youngboys and the Kodak Blacks, bro. You know what I'm saying? That is an agenda that keep black folks within this box that doesn't allow for mobility, doesn't allow for movement, right? So like you're fucked any way you look when it comes to this argument. It's dead. It's dead, bro.
Mate, I'm supposed to be content with that.
I didn't say be content. You asked a question. I offered you.
Horrible answer. Give me something. A horrible answer.
Who decides
Horrible
war?
answer.
Who decides war? Literally having a line come out with H&M right now, and a black person owns that line.
What? You talking about Shaq? Hold on, we gotta go. Is he talking about Shaq? Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me find that.
Well, black men in particular, to elevate their loyalty to the hood above their loyalty to black folks. You see this in the hip hop community, where you see hip hop artists basically saying, without saying it, because they didn't want to go too far, I'm loyal to hip hop. I ain't loyal to black people. You almost feel it. You almost feel it, right? Like, yeah, we might kill and talk about shooting and sexing the women, but that's what hip hop is. Okay, but it's negatively impacting.
That's
the
not what
community.
hip hop is, though.
And they
that's
almost
the
want to say
that's the problem. That's the goddamn problem. That's not what hip hop is, bro. What it is today, that ain't what it is, though. That's not what it was in the 90s. That's not what it was in the 2000s, bro. You know what I'm talking about? It's this bullshit now, bro. Come on, man. Let's talk about it, bro. Let's talk about it, dog. Anyway, let's continue.
I don't give a shit.
care. Yeah.
You see what I'm
Right,
saying?
that's facts.
So my thing is this. If the black community
facts.
cannot rehabilitate and re-anchor hip-hop culture back into the community that birthed it, we're going to have to destroy
And
it.
it's funny you say that because right here at the studio, Activated Studios, I have those same conversations with different artists. And like I said, a lot of them come from New York, just all over, and come here to make their music. And I say, well, you say this, but it affect.
Yes.
They be like, man, I don't give a. They
Yes.
tell me it's off
It's
camera.
almost like,
And they
you know what it's
laugh
almost
about it.
like? You know how we got the black bourgeoisie? They consider themselves above. They don't have to answer to nobody else.
Right.
They don't care how what they do affects the rest of us. The hip-hop community is almost a black bourgeoisie of its own.
Right.
We don't see it as
crazy.
that because they act like they from the hood. But think about it. They're not from the hood no more. They don't live there.
True.
You understand?
Right,
They don't
true,
party
true.
there.
Right.
They damn sure don't spend their money there.
Right.
So if you look at it, the hip-hop community is really the new bourgeoisie.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Think about it. They live in white neighborhoods. They all of them send their kids to white
No,
schools.
it's not. It's all about perpetuating an agenda. It's not a bourgeoisie. Well, I don't even know what the fuck bourgeoisie is, bro. It makes me think like some uppity shit. I'm better than you. And I guess that's part of it, bro. But it's capitalism, dog. It's exploitation, right? Which is and it's like fucked up tenfold because the same motherfuckers out here promoting these agendas, delivering these messages in hip hop, are the same ones that come from it. For example, Future, the one out here still talking about syrup and promethazine and drugs. No, he don't do none of this shit. I don't think he's ever done any of this shit, if I'm not mistaken. But he's putting in this goddamn music because that shit pays, bro. But it's all part of the fucking agenda. It's all part of the process. It's all part of the streamlined movement to keep certain black folks disenfranchised, keep certain black folks blind, keep certain black folks in a goddamn box, right? And then, you know, that's a whole different conversation in itself, bro. Right? The blind leading the blind, dog. I ain't trying to get into that, bro, but it's definitely an interesting topic to discuss, bro.
They only act like they still from the hood to stay relevant to sell their music.
Facts.
Outside of that, they live in white lives.
Kind of like Travis Scott. for
That's
example.
They live in white lives.
Like,
But
say
Travis
that's a
don't
great
portray the
point.
hood.
You still selling death and destruction to my kids, while your kids going to $30,000 a year privileged white schools. That's what you call a traitor. The hip hop community has betrayed Black America. So why does it still exist? Because of the money.
Facts.
Black people worship money and materialism.
Facts.
And since the hip hop artists can provide it, hip hop ain't gonna go nowhere. We claim to be Christian. No, we not. We are idol worshipers. And the idol is money and merchandise. Most Black
you preaching,
Christians
bro.
are not Christians. Most Black Muslims are not Muslims. Most Black Hebrews, Seventh-day Adventists, evangelists, Episcopalians, most African spiritualists, no, they not. They are idol worshipers. Look at how they live. I don't care what they profess. Look at how we live. Are we really worshiping God or are we worshiping money?
Dr. Umar, I got a challenge. I got a challenge.
Introduce yourself to the audience one more time.
It's Mouse Jones. I'm back. I just want to challenge some or just get a bit clarity from my
Sure.
own. When you say that hip hop isn't of the hood anymore, or hip hop has become this thing, are we talking about the culture of hip hop, or are we talking about the industry of hip hop?
I'm talking about both, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
I don't like when we have conversations about the degenerative side of hip hop, and members of the hip hop community, which we all are, will try to scapegoat the degeneracy as gangster rap
Yeah.
and say that the culture of
It's
hip
much
hop
more than
is
gangster
something
rap, though.
different.
But
Right.
That may be true, but you know what the problem is?
What?
If that is true,
Yeah.
why don't those who claim to identify with the progressive side of hip hop do not hold accountable those who engage in the degenerative form of hip hop?
How do you?
And
How do you?
in other
hold-
words,
They do.
Go ahead.
Take the BET Awards. And of course, BET owned by white folks. We understand, right? But guess what? The positive and the negative are on showcase there. There's no delineation made. On all the hip hop platforms, the positive and the negative are on display. There's no delineation there. So if we want to make a delineation between what is hip hop and what is not,
that's not true, bro. Well, I disagree. There is no delineation. There is no distinguishing between positive and the degenerate hip hop on main platforms, on the biggest platforms. It is all toxic, degenerate shit. That is the only type of hip hop that's popping, bro. Who is popping on rap, on hip hop that doesn't perpetuate degeneracy? Who, bro? Like current, like right now. I mean, Travis, no, he do. He promotes drugs and bitches and all that type of shit. So, yeah, who, bro? Who was out here? Who was out here preaching? Kendrick. That's about it. Kendrick, dog. And look what he had to do to get as popular as he did, bro. He had to take the one of the biggest sources of degeneracy out, because that was one of Kendrick's biggest. That was one of the world's biggest critiques about Kendrick, is how he perpetuated positivity. No one wants to play that shit in the club, right? Even his Humble and DNA tracks, bro, them bitches is bopping, but those are conscious, productive, positive records, dog. And motherfuckers would argue till they was blue in the face about how don't nobody be bumping Kendrick in the club. Nobody be listening to that shit because it ain't degenerate enough, bro. Everything that the modern era promotes regarding hip-hop is degenerate shit that is going to fuck your kids up. It fucks the adults up, bro. I mean, ain't no delineation where, bro. Nah.
but more than in the conversation with Dr. Umar. Because the question I would ask people, is Jay-Z hip hop?
Yes.
Most people say he is. Well, look at the content of his music. Isn't that degenerate? Is Notorious B.I.G. hip hop? Look at the content of his music.
Okay, so
But
this
stay
is
with me,
why
stay with
I'm
me,
with you.
stay
I'm with you.
me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So we can't call a kettle black on Monday and red on Tuesday. Either it's hip hop or it's not. And before you respond, let me give you an analysis to make it a little bit more clear. Let's take the African American Muslim community.
Yes, sir.
All right. Seen enough. I'm gonna watch the rest of this on my own, bro. I'm 30 minutes in this motherfucker now, man. But dope conversation, dog. It's fire to see him say that, bro. I wouldn't imagine Umar saying some shit like that, bro. And it definitely makes me shift my perspective somewhat on his intentions behind this all, bro. Because he certainly just looks to me as somebody out here race baiting to get a rise out of motherfuckers for attention, dog. This is going to get motherfuckers attention, but it's going to piss off it's going to piss off his support, right? But that comes across as real to me. Like I'm attacking truth, not attacking truth. I'm exposing truth, regardless of how the fuck y'all feel. And this is what it is, dog. Name something. Well, I'm not gonna say that. How has hip hop benefited black folks monolithically? Is that a word? Is that a word? Or did I just make it up? Is monolithically a word? Monolithic. Yeah. How has hip hop benefited black folks monolithically?